Wizkid and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. Wizkid and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. This assertion came up on one of the entertainment show of this media personality, or the entertainment show of this media personality known as Peppo Maswell, or KMJ, popularly known as KMJ, a media personality.
Now, Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. But interestingly enough, we have gatekeepers in Nigeria that have actually helped many of the artists that we see jumping on the global stage and doing whatever and shutting down auditoriums in Nigeria.
Hello my people, hello my lovely viewers, welcome to another exclusive right here on today's editorial. My name has always been TJY. I am the maker of this channel. I am the commander-in-chief of this channel. I salute you all. Alright, on today's exclusive, well, another gunshot has been thrown and another stray bullet has been shot. And I wonder why it's still coming as the year has commenced. This is actually coming from a media personality on one of Ghana's multimedia networks, Joy Prime. And he's asserted that Wizkid and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. Wizkid and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. This assertion came up on one of the entertainment show of this media personality, or the entertainment show of this media personality known as Peppo Maswell, or KMJ, popularly known as KMJ, a media personality. Why this assertion? Initially, or if you watch this previous video, alright, or some of the podcasts on my channel, I've been saying that this year we're going to educate. This year, no negativity. So let me use this medium to educate my senior bro in the media space, KMJ, as to my opinion about this assertion not being true. It is not true. It is not, factual to me in that sense. Let's break it down on today's editorial, all right? You know the deal. We go for a quick commercial break. We'll watch Maswell Peppo's assertion, a video of what Maswell Peppo KMJ said in line with this, all right, controversial statement. And then when we come back, I'll give you facts and figures as to why this is never true. Okay, let's go and come back.
Now, Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta. But interestingly enough, we have gatekeepers in Nigeria that have actually helped many of the artists that we see jumping on the global stage and doing whatever and shutting down auditoriums in Nigeria. Many of them have contributed to these successes. Olamide, let's put it in that aside. You can mention the almighty Don Jazzy in this picture. How many of the artists in Nigeria have come to insult Don Jazzy or done anything untoward when it comes to the name Don Jazzy? You will never find any. Let's talk about Two-Face Idibia. Two-Face Idibia right now will position himself as a gatekeeper because this is somebody who has done so much when it comes to the music industry in Nigeria. And he's actually seen as a godfather in Nigeria when it comes to music. Has any of these artists disrespected Two-Face Idibia in any way over the last few years?
All right, guys, welcome back from that quick commercial break. You know the deal. My name has always been TJY. And Maswell Peppo, or KMJ, a media personality in Ghana, or Ghana's multimedia network, Joy Prime, has said that Wizkid and Burna Boy are not better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta, which I beg to differ anyway. I'm here to prove with facts and figures that it is in no way, true, right? In relation to what he said, it is in no way true. All right. He also made mention of the fact that, there's been massive support from industry players in Nigeria that has aided to, these artists. Basically, he made mention of Wizkid and, Burna Boy. All right. So if Ghanaian or these Ghanaian artists are giving that same, financial backing, they will also thrive. Do you agree? Let's do the editorial. Well, on today's editorial, the deal. All right. KMJ, you are my senior bro. But with this, I call it a bluff. I call this a bluff. All right? And this is why I'm saying this. Our own Shatta Wale just hit 1 million subscribers. All right? Our own Shatta Wale just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Burna Boy has surpassed 1 million subscribers long time ago. And sometimes we come back in the sense that we say this, basically Nigerians having the population. If population or if numbers were the only factor to which a music industry or to which music thrives, then Jamaica would never have numbers underneath their streams or numbers to back their streams. Underneath their streams, as in when you go to YouTube alone, check out these Jamaican artists and their streams. Okay? That is one factor. Our own Shatta Wale just had 1 million views. Our own Shatta Wale, who started music long ago, even than Burna Boy, just recently had 1 million, subscribers, should I say, on YouTube alone. Burna Boy came into existence, all right, and then has surpassed 1 million views long time ago. Like I said, we are going to use the violent approach of educating them. And the violent approach does not mean that I'm going to be here being subversive and then shouting and yelling out there on my channel. No, I'm going to use facts and figures to prove this. All right? In the same way, if it's factual enough and has evidence to back my Ghanaian, artist, I'm going to say so. This channel is always going to stand for the truth. Now, again, Wizkid, who has been around for a long time, a longer period, longer than or more than Burna Boy, has also surpassed. I'm not even going to, you can go to their channel. I have done that. We've done, we've done facts and figures where we showed you, the subscribers alone of Nigerian artists and that of Ghanaian artists. So in which context are they better? Are these Ghanaian artists you comparing to Nigerian artists better? Kindly show it. If there is any way, stream in digital stores, there is nothing to show. Funny enough, Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, and Shatta Wale are not even that, relevant on the streaming platforms. Are not even part of the first 10. They might have their streams, but they are not part of the first 10 most streamed artists in Africa. All right. Now let's come back to what he said, that these artists are being pushed by their industry players such as, Don Jazzy and the likes. As such, it helps them to achieve, international status. All right? Do you think with the kind of music Sarkodie, Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale are producing, if they are given the needed push financially, all right, like that of the Nigerians, their songs will cut the global market, or cut across the global market? How many times haven't I been here on this channel preaching about we having no originality? We don't have an original source. And I don't know why we are not seeing this. Another school of thought is that we always want to draw Nigerians into everything. Can't we for once sit down and then, understand and go, I'm struggling to find words to accommodate what I want to say. Can't we for once, judge with numbers, judge with facts and figures? Can't we for once compare? All right, there's no need for competition, right? But as we are drawing Nigerians into, whatever statement we wish to make, can't we for once compare streams, and then, journalists and everything? Can't we for once sit down and compare and come to a conclusion that, okay, there is an original source aiding to these Nigerians. As such, we need to find ours. I recently said on my podcast, all right, that with the recent and current Wakanda movie, which had a feature of Burna Boy's song in it, they were never going to consider any Ghanaian artist because they are looking for an original African song to feature in it, not a borrowed one. Look at the tunes, all the tunes in the African song, even the Rihanna one. Okay, so it was a blend of the African gen, and even the Rihanna song, added up to the Wakanda song. Listen to the elements. It has African elements in it. We seem not to understand that. I've said this. You would hardly find a Nigerian on any space trying to compare their artists to Ghana. You hardly find a Nigerian on any space, trying to drag Ghana into any controversy. You hardly see that. It is us who've been doing that. And it does not augur well for Ghana. It does not speak well for Ghanaians. Because they are like-minded Ghanaians who believe in the fact that the Nigerian music is the order of the day. I've been saying this all the time. All the time. Okay? Let's state emphatically and categorically clear that Wizkid and Burna Boy are better than Shatta Wale, Sarkodie, and Stonebwoy. They are better than them. In any way. Globally, locally, within the African region, they are better than them. And these guys are well known globally. Wizkid is no more, a local or household name within only Africa. It's a global name. These guys are ahead. They are relatively ahead out there. Okay? So, Maxi, even in line with the top 10 Apple most streamed songs in Ghana, Nigerians dominated and had Burna Boy in it. Okay? Davido, okay? Davido is about to fill the O2 Arena for the third time on the 28th. How can you compare our artist to such a gentleman? He is better, not only because he has finances, better because he's producing quality music, better because he's producing, original gen, better because he's a global appeal. He has a global appeal. Let me put it in that context. All right. Better because in every sphere, the Nigerian music has become, a viral gen out there. And our artists do not need only money to project them. They need an original source of genre. Our artists do not need only big guns. There are big men in Ghana. What is his name? Is it McDan? After Stonebwoy's event said he's going to support Stonebwoy financially in every way. What genre is Stonebwoy taking out there? Dancehall reggae? Dancehall reggae? Shatta Wale is going to take dancehall reggae out there? Are we going to understand the fact that Afrobeat is the order of the day, jump on it, or create our own genre? My people, Nigerians are better. Nigerian artists, they are better. Even the upcoming ones like Kiss Daniel or Lamide, Ira Star, Thames, they are even bigger than Sarkodie and the likes. Trust me. Let's understand the metrics. Let's understand the basics. Ghana. Sounding controversial. Sounding, segregative. Sounding, sometimes I feel we are not united as one common, industry. Sounding all these tantrums will never stop Nigerians. I said this year, Davido has started on a good foot of starting with the O2 Arena. Check out the rest. And as usual, I know it will never stop. It will never stop. They will come in, throw shots, and then you sit back, you look at it, and you be like, what the heck is going on? My people, this year, we want to stay in a positive lane. I have said this, if you drag Nigerians into any negativity, we'll be here. We use the violent approach of fact and figures and educative measure, to back up our podcast and tell you that Nigerians are far gone. They are better. Their artists are better than Ghanaians. Just understand this simple logic and move on. Nigerian artists are better than Ghanaians, even without finances. Now, I just wish, Ghanaians artists will also have the financial backing like the Nigerians are having. And let's see. Let's throw this, for once, let's pray. I'm praying positively for my Ghanaian artists, all right, to have the financial backing, and let's see the global heights they will go. Because now that is the new order of the day. The old order is gone. The new order is that they are not having the financial backing. I just pray that this year, all right, the Ogoro, the big men in this country, will pump money into these Ghanaian artists, and let's see how further they will go. We are not understanding the basics. We are not understanding the business side of this music. Hence, it has elevated us in throwing in shots and gunshots, spewing negativity, which sometimes I believe we don't even listen to ourselves before saying it. KMJ, my senior bro, I salute you, but let's face the fact. They are better than Sarkodie, Shatta, Stonebwoy, and any other artist in Ghana. For now. In the future, do you think they will stop? Are we thinking that these Nigerians are going to stop in the future for Ghanaians to take over? That's a big no. Because we are not even playing catch up. We are not even playing catch up. We are rather competing with ourselves here. And I've said this. If this is how you want to go, stay within your lane, be local, and then have fun. Just be yourself, have fun locally, and then do your thing. That's all. But every topic, Nigerians have, Nigerians, we thought this, we thought Nigerians that, they are not better than this, we are better than that, we are this, than that. Listen, have we come to understand that now, all right, the African music space, entertainment space, has been dominated by Nigerians as such. When you wake up to produce content and podcasts in positivity, not negative content. If you want to talk about the African music space, if you decide to be a blogger who look at the African music space in perspective, you get a lot of content about Nigerians. If you decide to talk about Ghanaians, it will be a lot of negative content. A lot of more negative contents, which I basically don't like talking about negativity. This one has done this one is beefing this one is a fool, this one should be banned, this one should be this. I have relatively said I'm looking at positivity. So if I'm going to discuss 80% Nigerian contents within the African music space, whereby Davido is filling the O2 Arena, Burna Boy is releasing another song, Ira Star is doing this, that is what I want to preach on my channel. They've dominated 70 to 80 and 85% of the African news. That when you wake up, you cannot deny, or that when you wake up, you have no option than to produce contents about Nigerians, because that is what you see on the waves. That is what you see on social media, on the sites. That is how dominant they've been. They are our African kingpins. And they are our global ambassadors now. The earlier we realize this, the better. All right? They are better. I'm signing out. Nigerian artists are better. Even the likes of Olamide Chris Daniel are better than our artists as it stands now. My people, let's face this fact. It won't hurt us anyway. Okay? Let's face it. Our industry is suffering. That is why I basically didn't talk about the Nollywood movie, A Tribe of Judah. It was solid. You watched it. Solid. Our movie industry is dead. Because we see ourselves as competing with Nigerians, instead of us being one African unit. And that is their mindset. Kindly follow Nigerians. Their mindset is that African win. There's African unite and African win. But they've come to realize that, Charlie, if we don't take care, these people are going to do to us the same thing as they did to the movie industry. So now they are wise and they are doing their thing. If you follow up, yes, do follow up. If you want, we don't care. Our movie industry is dead. That is just by the way, guys. So this has been it on today's editorial, where KMJ stated that, you know, Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy are no better than Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and Shatta, which is relatively, well, I don't want to use certain words. They are better and better off. They are even bigger than our artists. The earlier we face this, the better for us. My name has always been TJY, your commander-in-chief. I am the kingpin, the chief kingpin of this editorial. And this year we're going to be doing more of the voice pops, all right? Going to be hitting the street of Ghana, and I'll be looking at, you know, opinions of Ghanaians in relation to certain topics as well. It is time to go. Before I go, do well to subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts with us in the comment section, all right? Okay, it is time to go, guys, and you know the call sign. I salute and peace out.